Hey y'all, welcome back to me channel.
What do you mean by that?
What?
How are you guys doing? It's Friday. Hey! So yeah guys, as you can see the title of this video, I wanted to come on and talk to you guys about it, just in case if you guys weren't aware of this job agency. I know it's like frustrating looking for work and not getting any emails sent out to you right away, and it's a waiting process. And then when you finally do get a email, it ends up being a scam.
Oh my God, what is that?
Right? I know how frustrating it is, but let me just say, hey to my new subscribers.
Okay.
Welcome. As you can see, I'm a mother. I'm a single mother of two. My daughter, she's 4, and my son, he's 7. And I enjoy doing gig work. I do a lot of remote jobs, and I also share exactly what companies are hiring. These videos aren't sponsored as of yet, but we're going to go ahead and put it in existence. So any companies that are wanting to like hire or looking for customer service agents, you can reach out to me, because I have a lot of agents that's been reaching out to me through my DMs wanting to know what companies are hiring. So if you're watching, you can reach out to me. All my information is in the description box down below, so just check it out, and I'll be available to answer any questions that you may have. Okay, and don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. A lot of you guys are watching my videos but haven't subscribed. You want to subscribe because you never know what type of videos I will be posting. Okay, I wanted to also mention that I am not a recruiter, y'all. So all these jobs that I do post on here, I post them just to share with you guys who is hiring and what opportunities that they have and so forth. Okay, all right, I just wanted to put that out there. So with that said, let's get to the actual video. Okay, so yeah, so with Randstad, I wanted to talk about them a little bit. I'm not sure how long this company has been out for, this job agency has been out for, but I know that since 2008, my first time ever reaching out to this job agency. At the time, remote work wasn't an option for anyone. If you guys know, then you know, it wasn't an option for anyone. Everyone had to show up on site, and that's how it was in 2008, right? So when I went to that job agency, of course, you know, they fill you up with a whole bunch of, so you're basically there for like a good 2 to 3 hours, depending on how many people are in front of you. Let me just put that ahead, right? So what the process was years ago is they make you take typing tests. And after that, there was no option to where you can do like the internet speed test, because of course you'll be working at the site. And then they also made you take a personality test. It's still the same process, y'all. The only thing that changed is now they do the internet speed test. So because you're working from home, they want to see what your upload and download speed is, which is very important to a lot of clients nowadays. And also, once you take that, then they reach out to you, depending on the day and time that you fill these applications out. You might get a response back immediately, like right away. Okay, and if you're doing it on the weekends, just know that you would have to wait on a business day. That is just that simple. That's when businesses are available, and that's when they're focused more on their emails. So when I did it the first time, well, the second time around, because I was telling you guys how I found out about this agency when I used to live in Miami. Born and raised, if you don't know, guys, if you're new to this channel, I am born and raised in Miami, Florida. And at the time at Randstad, they have one in Broward and Fort Lauderdale. They did not have one in Miami. So that's where I went, and their process was right away they will find you a job. They will find you a job. If it's not on the same day, it's either the next day or the week after that. They will actually get you a job right away. So I also want you to remember that these agency jobs are temporary work. A lot of them are, but sometimes the jobs that they do find you can be permanent. It just all depends, but they will let you know. Like some of these jobs sometimes are just like project contract work where they probably would last 3 to 6 months or 6 months to a year. It just all depends. They will let you know. And now in the new generation, the new year, they started off doing remote. I guess throughout the pandemic or after the pandemic, that's when the remote work has been a thing for everybody. So now there is an option where you can click to view remote work only, okay? So, so not too long ago, I went on their website, and I don't know what made me jump on their website. I guess because I was brainstorming. If you're a Capricorn, then you know, but you don't have to be a Capricorn to brainstorm. Everybody brainstorms. As long as you're human and you're living on Earth, you're brainstorming. So Randstad popped up. I was like, hey, let me see if this job agency still exists. Sure enough, they were still in existence. And they did have an option that they never had before, was the remote option. So I clicked on that and it popped up with the option where you can see how many remote jobs were available. And these weren't just customer service work. These were actually data entry, administrative, and all type of different remote from home jobs. So I was like, okay, hey, like, you know, there was one option that I was interested in. I did send my resume out to it. And guys, you have to set up a profile with them, okay? So once you set up your profile, then you will be matched with the recruiter. And once they receive that information, like I told you guys before, you have to check your email constantly. After sending your application, guys, do not sleep on Randstad because they will be working. They will be sending you emails letting you know, hey, please complete the next step, because you are guaranteed to find a job with them. You are guaranteed. But let me finish telling you what my process was. So once I was done with the application, I set up my profile and everything. I updated my resume and I posted my resume. I uploaded my resume on their site, and I get an email saying a pre-screen. I was like, a pre-screening, okay. So the pre-screening basically consists of you taking a typing test, you taking, what's the other thing? You taking the internet speed test and a personality test, right? And of course, you got to do a background check, y'all. But I didn't have to take a drug test. I don't know if it was just for this specific client that did not require that, but I'm not sure if that's required at all for you to take a drug test. I know years ago in 2008, I don't remember having to take a drug test, but you never know, they change. You know, these companies are always changing their rules. They have different ways of how they handle things. So with that said, after I did the pre-screening, and remember, the longer you take to do the pre-screening, the longer the process will be for you to actually find a job. Within 3 days, no lie, I was matched to a recruiter. First of all, I get a text message, right? I guess because they emailed me first and I didn't reply to the email as soon as possible, they sent me a text message. And the text message was basically the recruiter introducing herself and who she's with. And once I received that text message, I hopped on my emails. Like, sure enough, she matched me up with the client and she wanted to schedule a appointment with me to speak to me further about the client. So of course I scheduled that appointment. She was really nice. We spoke about what the client consists of and how long the project is for, and was I interested, and how much the client was paying for, and what the hours of operation will be for the job itself. She just was you know, giving me all the information that I was asking of her and all the information that was necessary for me to know. Right. And then after that, that's when, you know, I went ahead and did exactly what was asked of me. And sure enough, you know, it was within a week, I started this project. So she hits me up like probably a week before the actual project started. The onboarding part of it is just a freaking drag. It's a long process because they ask so much out of you. They want your social security number, they want your license number, they want proof of high school diploma or whatever position you're filling out for. A lot of them do ask for that. They ask proof for a lot of things, y'all. And it's just like so stressful, especially if you don't have the thing available for them and you have to dig and try to figure out where you put certain things. It's a process, but you want to make sure that you're completing the onboarding so you can get squared away, because the recruiter themselves, they will be on top of you. They will be sending you emails constantly saying that, hey, complete this, complete that, you haven't completed this, you haven't completed that. But one thing about these job agencies is I like the fact that they pay weekly. So you will definitely get your paycheck. But the first week when you start, you will get your first paycheck bi-weekly. Then after that, you'll get it weekly. Okay? So I just wanted to come on to share this with you guys because they are hiring. Especially if they have a lot of seasonal accounts available. So if you go on there now and fill out your application, I know it's Friday. Most likely you will not be hearing from anyone on the weekends. And if you do, lucky you. That means they're probably desperate too. But yeah, go ahead and do it. I mean, this video is not sponsored once again. I am not getting anything out of it. I just want to help you guys out because there's money out there to be made. It's the holidays, for God's sake. You need money in your pocket, okay? All these sales would not pass you by because you need to be involved, okay? Especially if you have kids. You know what I'm saying? Like Black Friday, Cyber Mondays, Thanksgiving sales, Christmas sales, New Year's sales. You want to be on top of that. Like, why wouldn't you not want to be? Okay. So, yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and turn this screen around so we can focus more on the monitor. So I can show you what it's like, what the system looks, what the website looks like itself and how you should go about it to look into certain positions that you would want. And also the funny thing is that when I was filling out the application on one of them, it wasn't even the one that I wanted, right? But it was close to it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they will match you with certain clients that they think is more suitable for you. But if you're wanting the one that you initially fill out the application for, don't be afraid to ask and be like, well, the previous one I signed up for, is it not available? You know, I mean, you're curious. There's nothing wrong with asking. But I didn't ask. I was just grateful and thankful that they did reach out to me at a great time because I was really needing work. I got really tired of doing a Papa Pal and it just wasn't for me anymore. So, yeah. All right, y'all. All right, so here's the website, right, guys? So you want to type in, do you see this? You see the address right there? RandstadUSA.com. Type that in, okay? So it will take you to the screen, all right? So, I mean, you can always search your location, where you're at, if you're interested, and you could just be more specific about your search or whatever the case may be. Me, I don't do all of that. And it does show you whatever you're searching for. This is the amount of jobs that they do have available, okay? So let's just click on remote jobs only because this is what this video is about. And it shows you it's 283 jobs available, right? And of course they have a instant chat. If you need some assistance further, then they can help you out. So you click on here, right? Sorry, I just had a notification, so I had to move that out my way. And it just basically shows you what they have available right there. See, they have a class action claims attorney. They have HIDIS medical record, retrieval specialist. And they show you how much they're paying too. They're paying really good money, guys. Really good money. There's money out there to be made. So anyways, so let's just say I am interested in doing the first option, right? Class action claims attorney. Let's click on it. And then, you know, if you want to read on it more, it does give you the job details and what they're looking for, right? You need your education has to be doctoral in order to get paid this amount. All right, so customer service work, you know, my resume would consist of that only, and that would be my Patreon, like I was saying before. And then what you do is you apply for the job itself. And then, you know, you want to click on, if you're not registered, then you can click on either these two, right? So let's just go about it this way and see what we. All right. So once you click on that, you know, you just add your resume in there, add your information, etc. Okay. Once you do that, then you will receive an email, okay? You will receive an email requesting that you take a test. Let me see if I can. It says, heads up, complete your job application. So, and then they do a pre-screening on you, and then this is what they expect out of you. How does this work? Okay, have a chat, start a pre-screening by chat, immediate result, know right away if you are a fit, and plan meeting. Are you a fit? Plan a meeting with us. And then you do the pre-screening. All right, so once the pre-screening is, all right, guys, once the pre-screening is over with and done with, that's when you will receive the prompt where it will either ask you to do a typing test. And that typing test, don't worry, don't freak out, because it gives you the option to take it more than once. And then they need a speed test to see how fast your internet is. And then they send you a personality test, okay? Just basically asking you how would you go about certain things or whatever. And that's it. And that's it. But you need to be stalking your emails after you have completed all the steps that they emailed you, after even applying for that application itself. You need to stalk your email, because you never know what important stuff that they're going to send you. And these jobs, these accounts be starting right away. Sometimes when they reach out to you guys, these jobs be starting the week after. Okay, so you have to be on point. If you're really looking for a job, then I'm sure that you will be as serious as possible, to where, you know, you want to be focused on checking your emails, you know, because if you're supposedly desperate and you're looking for a job, you won't sleep on this. You'll focus on doing this right away. This is not a sponsor video, guys. I'm just doing it because I want to be helpful, and I want to help you guys to get this money. You got to secure the bag. It's the holidays. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about you, but I feel some type of way when I ain't got no money to spend on the holidays. And that's when all the sales are going down. Come on now, like Cyber Mondays, Black Fridays, Christmas sales, New Year's sales, Thanksgiving sales. Come on, you got to be in the know, and you got to be out there like the rest of these people shopping. I mean, you can always do it online, but I'm just saying, you don't want to be left out. You know, paying a regular price is not always fun, okay? But like I'm saying, like, you know, these jobs, the majority of these agency jobs aren't permanent. Remember, they are not permanent. A lot of them are temporary. The one that I'm doing is temporary, but there is room for improvement. There's room for having a permanent position. I guess they're listening to your calls and they're focused on to see how you maneuver their systems, if you're struggling in any way, if you're struggling in so many ways after having training, then you won't be selected. I'm gonna be honest with you, sis and bro. But they do have an option. Some of these companies and your recruiter that's working with you will also tell you that there's room for a permanent shift if you are doing well. And remember, you have to come to work, log in on time and do your breaks and lunches on time. And y'all already know, we're adults here. You guys should know how that works already. So I just wanted to introduce you guys to Randstad. Randstad is it. I don't know why I haven't thought about Randstad way before then. But like I told y'all, your girl always be brainstorming. And when I brainstorm, it's just like everything just be coming back to me, So I wish you all luck. Just let me know how it goes for you. And don't forget, if you sign up in my Patreon and you don't see the resume, check back on Monday, okay? Your girl got a lot going on. But I will do my best to make sure that I take care of that for you guys. So you guys will be, let me just pull it up now so I won't forget that I even mentioned that to y'all about the resume part. Yeah, so I got it up. All right, so I will be posting it to my Patreon as we speak, okay? So all right, guys. So I just lost my train of thought just that fast. And I forgot that I was even recording. How did that happen? But anyways, y'all, so if you got this far on this video and you did not yet like, comment, and subscribe, go ahead and do that. And I will just keep you guys posted on more things, like more jobs that I find. There's a lot of jobs that I need to post on here. The reason why I don't post them, guys, because I don't think they're going to reach out to you guys on time for the holidays. Because all these jobs, they have processes that they do and stuff like that. So that's why I haven't been posting, but I should post because you never know what you're going to get. But yeah, so go ahead and hit that thumbs up and subscribe. Love you guys and have a great weekend. Bye.